update. I checked my fast pass for the Winnie the Pooh ride, which is at 3:10, and it's currently 5 to 2. And the single rider line at, where are we? What's this thing called? The mine train, which isn't the mine train anymore, which belongs to Snow White. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. The Seven Dwarfs Mine Train has a 60-minute single rider line, so I've come to wait in that. So, you know, it's the perfect amount of time before I need to go do my Winnie the Pooh fast pass. Yeah, it's still 60 minutes though. That's still quite a lot of time, but you know, I've got shit to do. It's absolutely fine. The single rider line, to find it, is actually a bit of a pain in the butt. The single rider line is at the the single rider line is at the fast pass entrance. So you have to go through the fast pass entrance, tell them that you don't have a fast pass, but you do have single ride, or you are a single rider, and then you can line up in the line. So it's at 60 minutes. We'll see how we go and see if we get on it faster than that. See you soon. Guys, I'm at the front of the queue, the front of the single rider queue. And so I'm hoping that we're gonna get on now. The single rider queue was so slow. It was about 1 hour and 20 minutes in the end. Absolutely crazy. But I'm here and I'm next. I'm in row 3. So yeah, I'm gonna film the whole thing as I did for Big Thunder Mountain in Disneyland Paris. I'm so excited. In the end, the queue wasn't too bad. There were some people trying to push in behind us, but the lovely woman in front of me let them pass me, let me pass them. I don't really know why. Maybe because the others tried to pass over me. I'm not too sure. Right. Anyway, here we go. Oh my gosh, guys! I think we start with a drop. Oh my gosh. Okay. Woo! Okay, God, it keeps going straight away. Let's look. Okay, are we going? Are we going? Are we going? Whoa, that's a drop. In a mile, in a mile, in a mile, in a mile, in a million thousand shine. I love this bit. I love it. I love it. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, that was my pathetic whistling. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Oh my god, that's terrifying. And there she is, in there. It's like an old cafe TV, isn't it? That was awesome, I loved it. I do think the Florida one is a little bit better actually. I don't know whether it was because it was the first time that I rode it or what. I just feel like the Florida one had a little bit more oomph to it than that one did. But that was really cool, and hearing the dwarves in Chinese was pretty awesome. One thing I would say also is be wary about single rider lines. Our single rider line said that it was a 60-minute wait. It ended up being more like an hour and 20 minutes. But I think you're just, you know, with single rider lines, it's a bit of a mix, like it's a bit bit of a risk because you know, you need people to leave single rider spots for the single rider line to go down, and I just think that like our thing was just not, we weren't lucky with that. Yeah, it was really good. It was really awesome. I met some lovely people in the queue. Oh, and quickly, before I go, I'm actually at the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and as my next fast pass, I'm gonna go there. I did have a weird thing happen to me in the queue. I mentioned earlier, it's happened a few times that people have been trying to queue jump a lot whilst I've been here, and the family behind me, although being very sweet, and the kids were actually trying to speak to me in English, it was really nice. One of the adults in their group pushed in front of us very blatantly, like very blatantly, and you know, we were talking with this other couple, or I was talking with this couple of guys from Mexico about it, and we were saying it's actually quite common, people pushing in front of us. Then the Chinese couple who were in front of me actually let me go in front of them, and I didn't know why, but on reflection I think maybe they were trying to say, you know, like, I'm sorry about the trouble that you had, please go ahead of us. So if that was the case, like, that's amazing, and thank you so much to that couple. But yeah, so I don't think it's a hard and fast rule about people jumping queues here, but there are a lot of queue jumpers, but there's also some really lovely people as well. So yeah, a bit of a mixture. Right, anyway, it's time for there, Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Have a whole road to myself in my lovely honey pot. This isn't a trackless ride, but it does have a track. I don't know what to expect. Blustery day? Blustery day. What are you saying, guys? Hey, it's Gopher! Oh, poor eel. Oh, Owl's house. Is he there? Is he there? No. Yeah. Oh, we're bouncing. Heavy loves and weasels, beware. Oh. Size. Oh, I think we just had our picture taken. Yay, the rainy day. Oh, suddenly blast of cold. Yeah. I love this one, it's my favorite. Look at the little drips on the floor. Oh, it's just amazing. How do they do that? Aww. Oh, Gopher. Poor eel. Oh, Pooh. What have you got yourself stuck into now? Yay! Yeah, it's almost an exact copy of the one in Florida, with the one exception being that the Mr. Toad handing the deed over of the house to Owl in Owl's house wasn't there. And obviously that's because in Florida, the Winnie the Pooh ride took over the Winnie the Willows ride, right? The Mr. Toad's Hall ride. And so that picture is specific for Florida. It wasn't in this one in Shanghai Disney. I'm not too sure why they didn't just do the Tokyo ride though, which is better in my opinion. But at least in this one you get the rainy day ride, the rainy day bit, which is pretty awesome. Alright, what should we do now? I've run to see the parade now. It's so packed today that this is about as close as I can get without having to stand in the queue for ages and ages. And so we'll see as much as we can see. And I got good view out there, but not out there. We'll catch as much as we can. bought some of that. That was pretty good actually. They like it was all like Casey Jr. style, even though they called it the Storybook Express. Maybe it was Casey Jr. and the Storybook Express. Talk about the train, by the way, obviously. The floats are pretty awesome. My favorite was Mulan. Like I thought that was so cool. Like the whole parade was amazing, but the Mulan float was just so good. Like it was just so beautiful. Exactly how, like the way that they did it, like how they was like the horses all meshy and stuff. Anyway, it was awesome. I put back into the Winnie the Pooh ride store because I ran out of here when I realized that the parade was going to be at the spot, at the last spot that I could see it. So I sort of made a bolt and went over to that. But I'd like to take a look around here and see if there's anything fun to buy. So actually have some really cute tops in here. Look at that, that's awesome. Seems like each character has their own long sleeve top as well. It's the baby stuff. But I quite like the eel one. I think that's kind of cute. I just got the Pooh stamp for my Shanghai Disney passport. And the question is asking me is, do I remember what honeypot I sat in? And I absolutely do not remember. Oh, this would be for the honeypot ride rather than the Winnie the Pooh ride, which is their Shanghai Disney version of the teacups. I'll go show you it. It's kind of weird having a Disney park with no mountains. There's no mountains here, so there's no Space Mountain, no Splash Mountain. It has the Rapids instead. It has no Runaway Mine Train, but it has the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And I guess their version of Space Mountain is the Tron ride. And also no teacups, no actual teacups. These are honeypots instead. So it's unique, it's cool. It's just different, that's all. I do like the floor. That's particularly awesome. Oh, and look at the ceiling. There's the bees going around the honey. That's awesome, and all the honey dripping. Oh, actually that's pretty cool. Slight change of scenery. We're now back underneath the castle. I'm going on Once Upon a Time a Storybook Adventure, which I think is an interactive walkthrough. I've seen some shots of this before, especially the bit of the of Snow White over the wishing well. Don't know how it's interactive, but apparently it is. And so I think you walk through bits of the castle and see some stories. I don't know if it's just Snow White or just others as well. Anyway, it's a 40-minute queue, which is pretty good given how packed the park is right now. And after this, we might pop over to the front of the park and see the gardens, magical gardens, gardens of magic, or whatever they call the arts area that looks up in front of the castle. There's some things there I want to go to.
有一位白雪公主，现在她的故事将在城堡顶端再次上演，浪漫、惊险、邪恶、友情。
您想知道什么？
谁是这世界上最美丽的人？
他用他的黑暗魔法阻挡着白雪公主找到真爱之吻。在最黑暗的时候，白雪公主需要找到可以信赖的朋友。您也许就是其中之一。来吧。 走进他的世界，他在许愿井边等着您呢。
稍等一下，稍等一下，稍等一下。
这谁呀？谁在打水啊？
想知道个秘密吗？
Oh, she's cute.
告诉别人哦。这是一个神奇许愿井，我渴望。 如果他出现，对我说，爱我。
你们多管闲事，想知道锅里煮的是什么？把手伸进烟雾里试试。巨熊的眼珠，木乃伊之灰，我王后的美梦。接下来一个诱人的苹果。
天哪！
I like the bubbles.
这样吧，趁他们不在，我们来把小木屋打扫干净。
是好多小动物吗？是不是好多小动物啊？哇，好多哟！我也去看呀！来，你在前面看。哎，对。
Interactive, right? I don't know how much interactiveness there was, but the projections up on all of the little bits, all the little areas we went to, really cool. The Evil Queen's cauldron was probably the best, I think. I am now in Marvel Universe, hence all of the noise. I gotta say, it's a good tip if you are dying of heat exhaustion outside. It's pretty nice in here, like a nice place to chill out. It is huge. It seems to be mainly a place where you go to meet characters. So you could go and meet Spider-Man over here, and there's somewhere where you can meet Iron Man, and somewhere where you can meet Captain America. I'm gonna have a quick look around. And I'm not gonna spend loads of time here because I'm gonna go look at the Gardens of Fantasy or whatever it is in front of the castle, and then do the Main Street area, which they call here Mickey Avenue. Okay, this is actually quite awesome. These guys are playing as Iron Man. They're shooting their hands forward. Must be like a Kinect that's doing this kind, like that Kinect kind of technology. But they are just being Iron Man in this game. That's awesome. Like you can meet Captain America here, he's just not here right at the moment. I think he's coming back later. Somewhere there's a passport thing and I need to find where it is, and I thought it was here, but this looks like the medallion thing, so let's go do some recon. Got it, it's right next to the Iron Men, Iron people. Anyways, just coming out. Nice. So this is the one from Marvel, or the Marvel Land place. We can create our own superhero, match the superheroes with their symbol. Pretty cool. Meeting C-3PO. And guess what? Guess what? There's R2-D2 here. Tomorrowland is an education in raving. It's awesome. Even the entrance to this place looks amazing. We dragged an hour long to the Tron ride. Yes! Oh, this is so